fan, not the genre.
Genre fan.
No,
Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh.
But they still. Hey guys, welcome back to Scream Queen Stream. We're your hosts. I'm Jessica Cameron.
And I'm Heather Dorff.
And our favorite ginger in the middle is Dani Inks.
Ta-da! Ta-ta!
Ta-ta!
Yes. So what are we talking about today, Heather Dorff?
We're going to be talking about what genre we would like to work in outside of horror, if we could pick one.
So obviously you guys all know us as actors within the horror industry, which is predominantly what we work in.
Super fun, you
Also,
guys.
if you're not in the film industry, it is the genre that is the most receptive to non-name actors and booking work.
Yeah.
So a lot of us like
why
get
we do
into
it.
right? Well, I also
we do it.
love it, and killing people is a passion of
Yeah.
mine. But aside from that,
Because you're crazy.
Well,
You're
it's how I
crazy.
happenstance in it. It's just, it is the easiest one to kind of integrate yourself into.
It really is. It's the easiest.
And the fans are awesome, and they
And
support you.
I think a lot.
yeah, do
most
comedy
of
fans
the-
even exist? And if they do, fuck those guys.
Yeah. Sure.
Shut up! I like comedy. Go fuck yourself.
They do, actually, because there's a lot of them.
The comedy fans don't exist. There's fans of Will Ferrell. There's fans of Kate Hudson.
Seth
there are fans of
Rogen, James Franco.
there are
There's
comedy
fans
fans
of
out
those
there.
people, but they're not fans of the comedy films. No, that's why comedy films don't do well without a named star. It's because there are no
Oh, yeah, 'cause
fans
there's
of
not
the
to
genre.
Genre fans.
No,
Make 'em laugh,
but
make
they,
'em laugh, make 'em
but
laugh.
they still won't spend their $12. They'll spend
No,
their $12 on a
I
Will
think it
Ferrell
depends.
film.
There's a lot of people that do that, actually, that watch the most ridiculous comedy films just 'cause
No,
they're
no,
really
they don't.
Well,
That's
I-
why indies don't get funded.
I feel like I feel like
Indies, yeah, I get. But
well,
that's also
indies
because comedy's
too.
the hardest.
Comedy is the hardest to write.
Right.
Not to like put down any of our lovely horror
but
writers, but
it
like
takes a
comedy
certain amount of
is
skill,
the
too.
hardest to write,
And
but
act.
also in act. But like also comedy, it can be funny on the page, but if you don't cast the right people, so it's really hard to get funded because it's comedy is like.
But that's not
is
why.
a-
No,
a
but nobody.
mix.
You don't get funded though because it's hard to do.
I feel
you
like
don't get
there's too
funded
many
because it doesn't
moving
sell.
parts.
There's no return on the investment. And for the record, I will try to figure out what it is. There was like, if The Hangover was done independently with a younger group, they made that movie and it was fucking fantastic. And it didn't do anything, unfortunately,
Of
because
course,
it didn't
'cause
have
it
any
had no
talent.
names.
Yeah.
But it was so good, and it was so like laugh out loud funny. It was like The Hangover, but plausible, right? Because like, let's be honest, you all are not waking up with a tiger in the bedroom. Even I'm not, and I'm like the craziest person I know. And that
I
still isn't happening in
totally
my
have
world.
woken
Although,
up
if
with a
you
tiger.
know how to get a tiger in Vegas, let me know, and we'll prank Heather because that would be epic.
No, that
I'm
would
sorry,
not be
I wake up
funny.
all the time with a tiger in my bedroom.
Yeah, that would
Me.
be-
Jeremy Curtis does not count.
No, me. He's not the tiger. I am.
All right, let's
motherfucker.
talk about genres.
Okay,
I will
genres.
start. So I think I've said this a million times before, but obviously it would be sci-fi fantasy.
You're such a nerd.
And I was gonna say Buffy doesn't count. I was like, if that bitch says Buffy,
No,
that's not
Buffy.
a genre.
That's
She's the new
horror-ish.
Buffy.
It is.
It's still horror-ish, and I would love to do Buffy. Do you know they're thinking about rebooting it?
I'm
They
aware.
are. Yeah, it's greenlit.
No, they haven't officially
I
greenlit.
thought
They were talking
Oh,
about it.
Danny
They
dropped
won't.
them
They
the
won't say anything out loud right now. They're
I thought
talking
they
about it, but
greenlit it.
Joss Whedon hasn't. They will only do it with Joss Whedon.
Well, here's the thing.
I
Sarah
thought for
Michelle
sure.
signed on to do the Cruel Intentions reboot. I'm sure she'd happily do Buffy.
Yeah,
at
but
this
I
point.
don't think they're gonna do it.
What
with
is
her.
she
They're gonna do it
doing?
with the young cast.
Well, no, but she would be like.
Someone in
A
it.
She,
mentor or
she would
something.
be the mentor.
I mean, I believe she would definitely be in it. She should be in it, but
Yeah,
we'll see. And
she should be
yeah,
the
you're right,
mentor.
She's not doing that much right now.
Like,
But anyways, so sci-fi fantasy for
she's
sure.
amazing. She should do a lot.
Like, I would have loved to have been in Ready Player One. I've heard that they're doing a TV
Have you seen
series.
Ready Player One?
I did. I was a little bit disappointed. The book's better, in my opinion. A lot of people really liked it though.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a gaming.
It's a new action, sort of like you're in the first-person player position, right?
Well, no. It's about like reality is totally fucked, so everyone lives in this virtual reality. Basically.
so it's like
Huh.
2018 in Trump America.
I was gonna say hashtag Trump America.
But,
Got it.
Yeah,
Got
it's a really cool movie. It has a
Got
lot of
it.
gamer references. It's totally worth seeing.
So it's today.
Yeah, it's totally
All
worth
right.
seeing. It's not I really liked the book. I liked certain scenes of the book that were completely omitted from the film, so I was a little bit sad about that. But another one is a sort of horror slash. Okay, long story short, I don't remember exactly what I was saying because I had a call I had to say because that happens in life.
Cause she's a busy lady.
But either way, sci-fi fantasy is totally in my I would have loved to have been in Ender's Game. I love it. I've read sci-fi fantasy since I was a kid, but I've also always had a huge, like, I love Anne Rice. I love the Vampire Chronicles. Like, I've always loved vampire-esque things. So me being in horror has always been kind of a blessing in its own right as well, right?
Say, you are blown out AF.
I know. I'm
just
like,
dial that back.
I don't know why I'm always like that. It's like, you guys are
No,
fine.
click it.
Oh,
One.
that didn't work.
There you go.
There you go.
That worked.
Okay, so yeah. But yeah, so if I could choose to be in an additional one, it would definitely be sci-fi fantasy. There you go. I don't know.
Yay, sci-fi. Ika?
Okay. Well, so for me, so first and foremost, let's just be real clear. Horror has my heart. If I never do anything outside of the horror genre, I don't give a flying fuck because I love it so much, and it's my favorite thing in the entire world. But second to that,
But you crazy.
I feel like you're just fucking around.
It was too low now. It's like it's not
I know, it's so
working.
bright, but it's
know.
because I'm Canadian clear. Hey, but
Canadian clear.
if you were like, I'm gonna hold a gun to your head, you have to do something other than horror. Ironically, and I don't think you're gonna expect this answer. What I would really,
Rom-coms.
No, fuck no. What? No. Shoot me now.
You can't say psychological thriller. That
No,
does not
I
count.
want to do
Detective.
1 hour episodic, like Law and Order.
I
or
knew
Grey's
it! I was
Anatomy.
like, detective shows!
Like, I either want to be like a lawyer or like a litigator or a doctor for like an hour episode.
I could see you as a lawyer, not necessarily a doctor.
I could totally be a
Because
doctor.
she'd be like, what is this?
I've actually thought about like being like for
I
real.
could see you more as a lawyer than a doctor. I mean, you're a good
But I'm
actress, so you
really
could do either.
good
but-
in like crisis situations, and I'm not scared by the sight of blood. So I actually looked at being like a surgeon of some type. And also my hands are. Keep in mind, like from fashion design, I used to do all that intricate beadwork
Yes.
for like literally hundreds of hours, and I would just like be beating like the most intricate
Well,
thing
that's
ever.
real life, but like
But-
within film, I could see
But
you
again,
more as a
I feel
lawyer
like in
than a
real
doctor.
life, I could do that.
In real life, no. Don't ever let her ever do surgery on you. I don't know who you are or what you need surgery, but don't
I mean,
ever let
obviously I have to
Jessica
go to
Cameron
school.
do it.
If I go
I
to school, you're gonna
mean-
let me do it. Every once in a while, like if I think about
You
leaving,
would try to do it even if you didn't go to school.
I
Don't
mean,
even fucking
I'm not gonna lie. I have
lie.
like thought to be like I could probably do Botox myself.
No.
Like, that's the thing.
No,
Yes.
you can't.
I
Don't
was like,
ever
I do
let
my
her
own
do that
hair.
shit
It's
on you
close
guys.
enough. Or like when I like cut myself
got
on
your
set and
hair.
I was like bleeding horrendously, I was like, I can sew up that wound. It's
And that actually
fine.
is true, though. If
Yeah, I
you can
probably
sew,
could.
you actually absolutely
Well,
can.
yeah.
I
But I
know,
still
because
chose
I've
not
seen
to.
someone do
Ever,
this.
like in an emergency situation, you could do that so people don't bleed out. But
But don't
don't actually, don't elect to get surgery from this woman. I don't care what she tells you, what bullshit she shoves at you. Do not do it.
But I have like when I've like sat down and like
I
if
love
I'm having
you,
like I
but
know
no.
said with love. But when I'm having a really bad month, I'll like sit down and sometimes be like, what if I wasn't an actor and a filmmaker? What would I do? And I always go back to, again, it goes back to my real life. I'd want to be a lawyer or a surgeon of some type.
Yeah, you should be a lawyer. Don't let her do surgery
I like
on
how-
you.
I like how she's like, when I'm having a really bad month, I'm like, bitch, I question that shit every day.
Right? I question it about
Your
like
life
every
choices
week.
are
What
not
would
part
I be
of my
doing?
story.
Like, if
Every
I had
week.
made better choices every day. Every day.
Yeah.
Really?
Just about.
Every day?
Every day?
That's like
Oh,
so
I
much
question-
effort.
I do
What
like every
happens?
week, every other week.
That's still, well, yeah.
Mine's
Maybe
only
not
like
every
after
day,
like
maybe
I've had
every
like a
other
bad
day.
month at most.
No, I do it all the time. What else could I be doing? You know what the
I
problem
could
is?
see you as a lawyer. I would. You would.
Wouldn't that
You
be
would be
fun?
the best lawyer because you look all like. Because
So-
you're very legally blonde. You're like blonde hair, blue eyes, really pretty.
Underestimate,
It's,
bitch.
like let your boobs hang out. It's great. And then like they'll be like, oh my god, you're so cute. You're a fucking idiot. And then you just like.
And then I'll like slap
turn
all,
the
like,
tables
the penal
on
code
them.
you violated and be like,
and
this
then
is
they're like,
fact, Joe.
what, wait, what the fuck just happened? Like
According
what?
to section 2.5 of the Supreme
blah,
Court
blah,
Justice.
blah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because you're ruthless when you
I
have
know.
to be.
I know, right?
When
Don't
she
get on my
has to
bad
be.
side.
She is like the best heart because she's Canadian and Canadian people. I'm grabbing your boob.
My heart's not quite there, but that's
I'm like,
okay. Close
boo.
enough.
Not even drugs.
Just
This
grabbing
just
her
happens.
boob.
Just pointing it out. Just pointing it out.
What? My boob?
That you have a thing with boobs,
I love
regardless
boobs.
if you're drunk
Who
or
doesn't
not.
love boobs, you guys?
Okay.
I
I'm just
agree.
saying.
Honk, honk,
They're
honk.
awesome.
Anyway,
All right,
so
you.
that's hilarious.
So that's what I would do. Which is, but
yes,
also 'cause, like,
Law and
I feel
Order,
like,
bitch.
right? Wouldn't it be so? Oh,
I
it
love
would
Law
be
and
so
Order.
much
Law
fun.
and Order,
As
really?
Right? Or
you-
NCIS.
I like SVU so much better.
Oh, yeah.
I would fucking kill that. That would be
Oh
so
my
fun for me.
God, you'd be
the
like-
only negative would be like if I did the surgeon one, like of a Grey's Anatomy or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I would love wearing scrubs every episode.
Right.
Like that's kind of cramping
'Cause
my
they
style a
don't
little
show your
bit, but it's fine. I mean, I feel like I could make it work.
You totally could cinch that shit, and you'd be like, putting little things
Yeah,
on it.
designer
I mean,
scrubs.
yeah, designer scrubs. You'd make them all fitted and
Like
shit.
Taylor
It'd be like
scrubs.
fitted scrubs. It'd be great.
Bitch,
You could totally
tell
do it.
us what freaking genre. Girl, to talk about some boobs.
Dorff was like,
go.
I
I
want to
like
go.
boobs. Okay, so, comedy. Have you guys met me?
I thought you were gonna say musicals.
You're hilarious.
Well, musicals are. I feel like that's a given. Like if you know me, musicals and
Musical
comedy,
theater. Like-
musical theater, because I do that in real life, like live.
Right.
You know, I've let a lot of my director friends know who've mentioned doing a musical. I'm like, if you fuckers do a musical and do not like cast me in something in it, you will die. Like, you will honestly, truly die, because of all the people who do like indie horror films, like us. You know, there's very few of us who actually like
do sing.
Well, not even sing, because I know a lot of like scream queen
Sing,
bitches who
sure.
got some talent. It's just like, I love musical theater, but like comedy, I just like more than musical theater. I'd love to do a comedy because I just like make people laugh, like, you know.
In my nightmare, I'm the star of a musical comedy. like that's just one, like, where people are like,
I
we
don't
want to
know why
offer
we're
you this
friends.
musical, and I'm like, no.
I will
No.
say musical
No.
comedy.
Send them my
scares
way.
me.
Be like, this bitch right here is awesome.
Right.
She's hilarious, and
She's
she
redhead.
can
She'll go
sing,
blonde. It's fine.
and I'll go blonde. I've been blonde. We need to look at these pictures of me as a blonde because it's
Hey, yeah, the
hilarious.
Dorff add these pictures of her as blonde.
There you go.
Yeah, we need to
Apparently we've
add
all
them.
been blonde. Me too.
I mean,
Well, you're
they do
you're
have more
still
fun.
blonde. Have you ever been another color other than blonde?
I go brunette or redhead for roles.
Oh, you were brunette for Song
Yeah,
of
I
Solomon.
was, and I have.
I
blonde
remember that. How
for,
was
But that
like,
wasn't
some
even
other
brunette. That was
projects.
some mousy ass.
No, it was
fucking-
definitely very brunette in person.
It was
If
very-
you see
it
the
was
movie,
brunette,
it's
yeah.
like dark brunette for like
Yeah.
most of the film.
I don't know.
No,
I thought it was
it's
dull.
only
Well,
worse.
but you saw it like 2
But it
weeks
wasn't.
after.
It wasn't.
Even in the first,
It wasn't J-Cam. I was like, what is
No,
this
it's flat,
this
one
fucking
colored
shit?
thing.
It is, but
Ja-
I'm a
yeah.
small
Even
town
Jeremy
girl
Cruz-
with,
Yeah.
like flat brown hair.
Even Jeremy Cruz was like, it was weird seeing her.
I know, right? It was so weird being
As a
that,
brunette.
because it's like such a different. It changes everything about like how you carry yourself. It changes how you do your
Dude.
makeup. It just changes everything.
It
And
really
I felt
does.
like I could like walk into Crystal River, Florida Walmart and just like blend in, and I could, and I did, and it was really
She
sad.
really could.
Yep.
No, we need to do hair color on another episode. But my pick would be comedy / musical theater. Either of those would work for me. If you've ever seen one of my shows, I think I'm hilarious, and I can sing and act and fake dancing.
And side note, just before we forget to mention, this question actually comes from our dear friend and Patreon, Joe. She asked this question in an earlier episode. So periodically, if you hang out with us on social media, which I highly recommend that you do, we'll ask.
Because they're
for-
fucking crazy.
some days more than others. But
This
that
is
being
why
said,
I'm their friend.
some days we'll ask about like what
True.
questions do you have for us, and if we can't fit the question that you have in an episode, or if we think in this situation where like that's an episode onto itself,
So
we'll
episode.
save it. So this question and episode is brought to you by Joe. Thanks,
Hi, Joe. Thanks, Joe.
Hi.
You're awesome.
So let us know what you think about our answers below. What do you think would be the best, and if we could
Oh
switch
yeah,
it up?
suggestions.
Yeah, give us
From
some
you guys.
suggestions. And what do you think about our answers?
I feel like everybody wants to see Jessica Cameron do a musical.
No.
I'm gonna.
I'd be like the worst person ever.
if you can write.
I'd be
a
like
musical,
Mrs. Horrible and like Dr. Horrible's a musical.
You,
I
no,
feel
but
like
he
I
was
could do that,
actually
maybe.
good in that.
I know he really was, but of course
Because
that
he's a
fucking
musical
bitch was.
theater guy. Because
Yep, and he's Neil Patrick Harris. What can he not
NPH
do?
is like
That man can do. He should run for
Yes,
president.
he is. Yes, he should.
he won't.
He won't.
No, he's too smart.
Yeah.
Way to shoot down my idea.
He won't. I'm just saying he should. I agree with you that he should, but he won't. He's amazing, and I love him so much. Run for president, NPH, and be my best friend.
But also, aside from that, if you're not Neil Patrick Harris watching this video, don't forget the like button down below and also
I'm playing
subscribe.
Fifty with you right
And
now.
bonus, I know it's very difficult for me to concentrate.
Sorry, I didn't
bonus
mean to.
points to if you actually join our Patreon, because that's where we do sign
Heather feels
giveaways
left out.
and a bunch of
Honka,
other stuff.
honka.
So definitely check that out. Link will be down below. And yeah, come hang out. It'll be fun.
Oh my God, I'm getting out of here before I get raped.
Hit the like button down below and also subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for checking out Scream Queen Stream. We hope you loved it as much as we do.
If you want to see more of our videos, check out our YouTube page. And while you're there, how about you subscribe? You want to see more? Just tweet us, find us on Facebook, join in on the fun.
And most importantly, if you really want to join us on this crazy ride, check out our Patreon page and become a patron for amazing, awesome perks that we give out monthly.
As well as early access to all of our videos.
Free giveaways.
And a whole lot more fun shit.
So check it out.
We'll see you there.
Stay bloody.
You stole my tagline.
I did.
You're a horrible friend.